Your credit score could be the difference between getting your dream home or getting denied. But most people have no idea how it really works, or how to fix it. Think about it. This little 3-digit number holds so much power. It can determine whether you get that new car, qualify for a rental, or even land you that dream job. Seriously, it affects way more than you think. Today, I'm breaking down the truth about credit scores, the biggest myths, and 5 simple ways to fix or boost yours, fast. So, if you're tired of getting held back by your credit score, you need to stick around for this. Let's start with the basics. Your credit score is basically a financial GPA. It's a 3-digit number, typically between 300 and 850, that tells lenders how good you are with money. The higher the score, the more trustworthy you seem in the eyes of lenders. Think of it like this. A high credit score is like having good grades on your transcript. It shows future lenders, landlords, or even employers that you're responsible and likely to make good on your promises. Now, the most common score is the FICO score, and it's calculated based on your credit history. This includes things like how well you pay your bills on time, how much debt you're carrying compared to your credit limits, and even how long you've had credit accounts open. But here's the thing. Your credit score isn't just some arbitrary number, it directly impacts your financial life in a big way, which brings us to... A good credit score is like having a golden ticket. It unlocks the best interest rates on loans, saving you potentially thousands of dollars over time. We're talking about snagging lower monthly payments on your mortgage, auto loan, or even credit cards. But it goes beyond just loans. It can also score you lower insurance premiums, making your monthly expenses even more manageable. Ever tried to rent an apartment with bad credit? It can be a nightmare. Landlords often see a low score as a red flag, potentially denying your application or requiring a larger security deposit. And get this, some employers even check credit scores during the hiring process, especially for positions that involve handling money. It's all about assessing your trustworthiness and responsibility. Having bad credit can feel like you're constantly hitting roadblocks and paying a premium for basic financial products. But don't worry, it doesn't have to be that way. The good news is, your credit score isn't some big mystery. It's actually based on 5 key factors, and understanding them is like having the cheat codes to a better score. First up, the heavy hitter payment history, which makes up 35%. This one's pretty straightforward. Pay your bills on time, every single time. Late payments can seriously tank your score, so set those reminders and automate what you can. Next, we've got amounts owed, which accounts for 30%. This refers to your credit utilization ratio, which is how much debt you have compared to your available credit. The lower this ratio, the better. Aim to keep it below 30% on all your credit cards. Then there's length of credit history, making up 15%. This one's all about showing lenders you can manage credit over time. The longer you've had credit accounts open and in good standing, the better it is for your score. We also have credit mix at 10%. Having a mix of different types of credit, like credit cards and installment loans, can show lenders you can handle different types of debt responsibly. And lastly, new credit, also 10%. Applying for too much credit in a short period can actually hurt your score. Each application can trigger a hard inquiry, which can temporarily ding your score. Now that you know what impacts your score, let's get into the actionable steps you can take to improve it. Alright, let's get down to business. Here are 5 actionable strategies to boost your credit score, and the best part is, you can start implementing them today. First and foremost, I cannot stress this enough, pay your bills on time. This single factor carries the most weight, so set reminders, automate payments, whatever you need to do to avoid those costly late fees and score drops. Next up, keep your credit utilization low. Remember we talked about that 30% ratio? Stick to it like glue. Pay down your balances strategically, focusing on the cards with the highest utilization first, and whatever you do, don't close those old credit cards. I know it can be tempting to close accounts you don't use, but this can actually hurt your score by shortening your credit history and potentially increasing your utilization ratio. Now, credit report errors happen more often than you think. That's why it's crucial to check your credit reports regularly for any inaccuracies. You can get a free report from each of the 3 major credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, every year at annualcreditreport.com. And finally, be mindful of hard inquiries. Every time you apply for a loan or credit card, It can trigger a hard inquiry on your credit report, which can temporarily lower your score. So try to space out your applications and avoid applying for credit unless you really need it. Now before we wrap up, let's clear up some common credit score myths that might be holding you back. Let's bust some credit score myths that seem to circulate like crazy. First up, carrying a balance on your credit card does not improve your score. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The less debt you have, the better. Paying your balance in full each month is the best way to go. Next myth. Checking your own credit score absolutely does not hurt it. This is a soft inquiry, which has no impact on your score whatsoever. So, feel free to check it as often as you'd like to stay on top of your credit health. And lastly, debit cards, while convenient, do not build credit. They're linked directly to your bank account and don't involve borrowing money, so they don't report to the credit bureaus. There you have it, folks. No more falling for those credit score myths. Your credit score is like your financial reputation, and you can rebuild it. It's not going to happen overnight, but with consistent effort and the right strategies, you can absolutely improve it. Remember, a good credit score can open doors to financial opportunities and save you money in the long run. So start implementing these tips today and watch your financial well-being soar. If this video helped you understand the power of credit scores, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more simple finance tips, and comment below. What's one thing you wish you knew about credit sooner? I'd love to hear from you.